Sports and Recreation. Then a Ministry of Youth and Sports. He say or the sports any recreation and album. Nano and me bisa. Say ya this sports I can recreation why ena yedi ya ni be hwe ne pa recreation e be gaini ana sports no afede be gina yi ana sen ena esitie ye pa minister ye pa obi a sports ne wona ni so recreation no ana se ye pa obi anim ye nyina ye benya bi sesi ade sports no e be hu ne ho ano and Ministry of Sports and Recreation no yabɛhwɛ senso ɛna wodo wani kyem ɛwɔ Black Stars ase ya nneɛma nhyɛ da nkoyi amanfo ka sɛ ye maintain the head coach yema otuado nkoso ntina ho but nkomo a ye didi kakra kyerɛ sɛ ɛsɛ management committee of the Black Stars mpanimfo pɛsɛ ɔmo sisem Dr. Randy Abe, Stephen Tonado Apia, former Black Stars captain, Dr. Dian Senchire, Samuel Abwadri, Wemo, a list via Yensa can say likely so mo and a room our Black Stars management committee ho saying and a ebeko ye bedroom oh at the one sem abba. Class B at the omu coaches and some by ya tise as or my appointment be aba summertex e decide say or money Nuruddin Amadou Nuruddin and he say or money no adwuma na sorry after so more and the party ways or more ejana kwan no former coach Edema Brekum Chelsea Christopher Enin and the or modern neighbor Sanso and Carolina United and so I decided say or more any Amadou Nuruddin as is here some text for ejana kwan no or modern neighbor abe replace Abubakar Idamba so mra emeye adwuma no emfa emom na nra obeka ye rezi e wo ha Maxwell Hansen e coach na sorry or your referee na ensema president Samuel Animado eka ede efa no ho owrai so do de chem e wo ne club o kan sempi yi Emma club no cram penimfo bi sorry ba say o se mo kan no o match mo afiri ho eno Emma referee Maxwell Hansen ne lawyers atro edi akoma owrai say Samuel Animado o moma no until 17th omra se mo kan nyina o me retract no on fa chop package ye emra on delete ni nyina from social media anya sa omo de ni bram e wo court any other issues ye de won sem baba FA Cup games e wo hon games ni bi akoso ebi ebeba so ye beba ho ba before that pepe akwaba
abusami jozo
bibi aboko
adon no kwai mu
ye beba be hwe FA Cup games ne sense Asante Kotoko ejina akono accelerate FC any Asante Kotoko e wo baba ya Hante folk enso ebo Home Stars bechem United ebo Nations FC basically Holy Stars any Go Stars any other games yabeba so but before that pepe yanhwe managers or movie bi ni afi president in sense Black Stars management committee in some way APB
no ni chance free gama yi Maso Hansi minim I've read what the lawyers know
yes
actually no ni this guy were the most corrupt referee ever or officiating Ghana. But something go from Chokrata Breme.
Sir,
you need brass and some he nearly brought a tribal war in Ghana. Some match we are no show video. I
tell from Johnny Facebook.
Some people in Sunyane Ekwaje and go for yes, Oko Sunyane marketer. Me fan so mamu uze Sunyane truck and those say how we use truck e o jom twene omode wheelbarrow. Ekwaje ehye no na nkofo tamale no musu chesi bunu fo no mu gemu stores no mu nyoma sa kwa we nja za gama we sa kwa corrupt guy we ndia ana mo say dia na Animado chrofa no Animado only made reference to na tiri mo di odi park so na make bi ha ana mo valid tema
omo so wakoka se efe no epeso omo ye omo chiti obi omo ye bi ono na omo use no
me see in reference na ga so omo nyina efra no the executioner so on na be adwuma ja no otimi ye executioner government way me see ko the tribal war e bagana and the earlier you be in a free Ghana football mo pam no minim ba bi o adwuma ko so mo pam no free o
sir
such a character
the lawyers they say omo ma Mowura no up to the 17th omra bontin omo retract or apologize and yes sir omo man na shia omo court
na the court to dine ukwa bruchira court to dine mfa dog grant to it is a message sending a message to people say obi how na untiase abrabe ura ha na nkaza ma ukwa court na yede mpanyifo nti ukwa court na tese sa match fu no kodi ya kodi tribal war bagana na nyono ukwa court na no ball kodi dreams we no mami ntwaso ne nkaza for esa ebi I will venture into where I don't want to go.
Dabitre.
Also, ebi
that in Facebook.
Ebi me do ayen so but ebi believe in duabone ne wana. We akoya de okoye na no editi a ayifo yi. Akala so bi bondua e wa de okoye wa akoye nya no. Obro mo ntra on chochro mra. Yenkoye nim.
Nju pese o chere sai.
Maso anze. O obi ense so oben ba bia ye bobo.
Ba na handle. Other issues apart from football. What
minimum jumo yana msibi minimum jumo ya bi okra se be pam ni free o. Ba bia ni passion bi ense ya makwa we ba ho. Adwem boli woni team se ko the tribal war e ba Ghana. It took the intervention of the RECSEC, Regional Security Council bro afo bro any omo tamale and omo timi avert this situation na one person must hands and kwade ba Ghana because of football. Because he wanted ya catch us representing be qualify na bet my koye.
I'm Samuel Numa Dokoka said,
such a character. I'm not interested in young Francis Franco. Oh, Yanasem, young you mentioned 4 issues.
Yes.
And 3. You have a better expand there.
Yes, you have that.
Very well. The other issue near
Black Stars Management Committee are yet to see near
no, and they might discuss it. It's been funny to be in Sunny Black Stars Committee. And
His Excellency new ministry.
As someone want to say, Ministry of Youth and Sports, Ministry of Sports Science and the bagana chepa minyakura. Now person it is not about the name.
They say was Ministry of Youth.
It is not about the name.
Ministry of Sports and Recreation.
It is not about the name. Say your Ministry of Youth and Development. It is not about the name.
But
it's about policies out there, and the Baboa, and no after or Chile before so minister a blueprint of something that people are doing very well.
Yes.
Now, young fellas said the beer 4 years, near qualify for World Cup, near drop budget, $15 million, near Jaco, but he actually quite before so sports. And this Sika, so China finance minister, co parliamentar. Now, or share the expected revenue, mind benya, ye boko. You bought gold, you bought oil, you bought football, and our sports, says sports, you know. And the Sika saying, that's what we are thinking towards. It's not about name change. Name change.
Think Cranche Biania.
Sports
and Recreation.
And Tim Cranche says, me see, a brother Prosec of whom I do Minister of Youth, Youth, Sports, Science, Education. No, wouldn't you be okay with that? You come Ministry of Youth and Sports, Science and Education, Minister of Youth, Environment. His Excellency Tam President first, and then Ministry of Youth. The problem is not about the name. It is not. We wait to see where every minister and my. To be appointed because you had your obey, but say the same old story. Black Stars a World Cup, $20 million. Near here, no more the call, near fast supporters, near high play, near high hotel, near Momuska presidency of Faka Clay Mamanza, near the Amomo, said the Equatorian in Brazil when His Excellency John Mahoney was the president.
Not charter flight, I said to this caco.
It is yes, what's the impact with recreation here?
Maybe a recreation never change.
No. We wait to give the president the opportunity to let us know what he really wants to do as far as sports are concerned.
Okay.
Now, but chance on conversation bia as in ne ka de bare ya beka ya juma no hwe Mr. Former Minister Rafa Venza David and he back we are okay Yusuf say if he gets 2 minutes of the conversation ketokre kuni eskono mko sia joma ama nsoma mka fa no wote a ano bo no hutu ni patrimo dia sepenyi according to the ESCO in that meeting I'm a chance upon except no your football problems in the qualify for AFCON ni na ya ban back no especially minister no some minister we are onu na ma Rafa Bambu of Congress in statement no be man no o kasa we na Rafa Bambu because yes particular minister dey ka ba of course disabled association for omo annual Congress on be for no be kasa say tennis for ya ba be kasa volleyball for ya ba be kasa but then some no be kind the protection na no dey ma ketokre
no especially
but bu sepanyi mesin komo am ko di ye no
wow
awura di nyankopɔ so tibia se Mustafa Yusuf MP for Yagaba Kubori constituency otia wa no di tuo besin tiri woni toto aba no huto Ghana football problems ni nyina yo no Gentle Blasters nan qualify ni nyina ya aban na atwam no any minister no a no momode ya wonu adwuma no ntia
no mo say as minister na ye den na why because man who be o mo request your bonsanka na minister
no I'm worried as I see I'm worried because the politics that happened in that meeting the things that and some of mo kai no ebema wan hia we aban foforo na wo ba wan hia so okay akwana support o mo je support o mo
dia
and unim meeting as ya ba ko pie ni say ye de pese at all cost ye ko work up no
wow and no free when if na
if you aban ho
okay
work up na se ye ko enti work up na de ko bia be fo so ko bia ese mo ye ko oh Mr. President any problem oh na say 2022 ye ya na ye de aban ko but ye ko ba na fa uka se mo ntie nti AFCON ya ye bo qualify si bia be ka bia on se David na say na fa yi gosi eno ana ha ya qualify ena time na person to do to adwuma so ye ko pe coach o mo si chichi en ko fa Christian ye de ne ba ye sa de na ba ne ye no ena higher plans nyina e ma Christian no ena be say na ba na appoint no Mustafa Yusuf ena chichi na si fa Christian ena say your plans no ena nti na AFCON ya qualify AFCON qualifies so Christian mobi ana me boa ye free AFCON ba ko no ba ne ye pam no and ye for to boss 6 games in AFCON qualifiers. We did not win a single one, but the blame is on Mustafa. I'm saying, oh, be a what did you pass here? Born, but changing a meeting. I'm now I'm going into details. You see, Dr. Randy Abbey is a very good friend of mine.
Sure.
And this I say it on public platform because we are very good friends. Now, Dr. Randy Abbey, no, promo sum up His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Oka. In fact, people are expecting say he'll be named a minister. 23 ministries now. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama creating. It is expected that Dr. Randy Abbey ever manage one of the ministries or a ESCO member.
Nanko ni nilanti na pre sports one.
He's an ESCO member. No, the president is constrained in appointing people or MPs to ministerial positions. I'll explain to you. Yes, because who's per the constitution has offered 50% or more from parliament.
Yeah.
And now the NDC has a certain majority. The expectation of parliamentarians and also on political platform we discuss. Why you don't name them? Parliament a bit of 2 MPP do baby. Penny paper for more Korumayari and NDC for more than MPP for them. Now more ministers, my friend, we drew. Yeah, ko pass bill. Yeah, MPP ni ba oma. Eti abano mindful of appointing people parliamentarians yes to the ministerial positions. FA for us we safe team as in way. Mama Chiake to Kreku if he's still here because he gonna spot no around 4 a.m. and pay no Kumasi
4 a.m.
Yes, mama Chiano so that's Kumasi
I know okay.
Now
yes sir.
No, because some said the people at the FF say they are safe with Dr. Randy Abbey very close to power. The FF they are safe. What they are safe. Now to the extent that Mati TV, but I don't want to believe it, say at the said meeting, if only being at the guts to tell the president, say Neil and Teddy the bomb one yard, Mati TV, but I mean sure say a course, but Koma Kosopa was a penny. Now me say me hold yama a gamma bakuno. Me woman pa Mustafa Yusuf, former Minister of Youth and Sports. How
because a Hansen a gamma, honestly a gamma.
Oh, I also Mustafa de Makato or a fine gentleman, a finance expert working in London, and Dr. Mahmoud Baumye Pa, Mukofana Baman Benya MP, contesting winning. I think he still won his seat or defending or credit seat, you know, for Yagaba Kubori constituency in the name of the MPP. He's a fine gentleman, but in meeting America's or my end of the penny. Oh yes, this is what the meeting resolved. Utadu will keep his position because it's not the problem of the minister. Other technical members, you know, you best say because then a new technical advisor will be appointed. A new technical advisor will be appointed to help Utadu. Now, the whole concept is that we should qualify World Cup. No? And the government requested and the FA people assured, say, Mr. President, once you do 1, 2, 3, then you pen for us, and the any problem, you better qualify Ako. Mali for the coach, Ralph, check Mali for coach, Dimam is here. So, what is a Mali for the coach? Your technical advisor, don't be surprised. Mali head coach, you know. Who's a Ghana is competing with Mali for the World Cup slot. And Comoros for so hard about they will be able to qualify, but almost hard group. It's Mali head coach. The meeting say or you be on your feeling engagement kakra and personally on a opportunity de Tom Saintfit. Send no a coach ma a quaf no coachy minos in African back or no. You say on a Ket Edin Comatis on the ono already said the Casome sa technical advisor na obi jai Mali Jumano Ababe Jumanity the penny meeting Akosopa a muka cra and I'm de boya Yakasaidia if na promise say Omoko work up no any problem Omo the ever call a binary record is open people in the FA feel comfortable because they know Dr. Randy Abbey very close to power and once he's there matters of the FA he will defend the interest of the FA His Excellency John Dramani Mahama through a government in him and omo aswa problem in Ediama Mustafa Yusuf say no and omo number nti ama enyoma ankose de sisiko amfa
but the Malian coach Tom Saintful wo jai omo adwuma na be ha omo pa because omo fa ne nche you
enti na make cha say strategic
yes
Eco Nigeria coach no Eco Nigeria and this is a strategic at the TD America enti na say strategic ya Mali and group no even though Mali yakosho omo but obi oye analyst bi atras obeka cho say Mali for a threat so obeka work up. The idea is to get him to be the on say obeka work up na Christy a technical advisor and to have the technical head coach so yes I did and the Malian coach are here or ye interested so babe say juma no e de amayi tebua kakra mi
August 2024 ya no mo de adwuma no
na kakra mi wura manya and some meeting na course no
that's great
and some kakra and I de ama etifo no
chef Mamma Africa can send you about FA Cup games. No,
the realignment of ministry, no. Your youth at the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment.
Yeah.
And your Ministry of Sports and Recreation. Now, recreation, no, a very something that is very important, but me sure say your Ministry of Youth and Sport ministry let me pursue say ministry ni pursue am a recreation na ba be a formidable part of the ministry and can we have a way to go I'm sure there. Now responsibility of a Ministry of Recreation recreation policy development on my way. You need any policy when it comes to recreation. Inti eba ahanma you need any policy when it comes to leisure. When it comes to leisure, inti you bit my a whole community. Now you need baby. Se bisa wo pese o relax here. O kose o kwa relax because there is no yen shade any policy a share assemblies kiti a share even park down China. Besi ayebu near the store because there is no policy that enforces any MMDA say within a certain community. And what say chinchina elsewhere silent you
field be
me the many tray you say my share ya come me the many tray South Africa me call towns and villages in South Africa oko Carlton Villa ti me share them sa my bre na brantie ba ko Ghana ni ma me bra so on family pie ne ekwa ti ekwa no we went to a recreation site na omo recreation yeah and when I said open space ya grass one money dey nioma no ni kromo nya meka jobe we dey crash na meka and the place where you can I have videos of it where they realize that because yes rough of that insanity because the stress, the pressure and all that, you know, until they try as much as possible say small bibia simple
irrespective of situation
great. It's a policy and they do and when I heard of Ministry of Sports and Recreation managing, even though I know so no
excellence person
meaning so mo be sports man you know, but recreation policy development facility management is always under the Ministry of Recreation, where they oversee development, maintenance and operation of public recreation facilities such as parks, playgrounds, community centers. Nti hanom no yen said any nti parks and you need parks say community as a district. You must create some place be a holiday just a park you coco relax eco reduce stress you need your hand more. There's no policy again. A Ministry of Recreation they are in charge of program development a promoting the health of the population, children, adult and seniors. Again a Ministry of Recreation besa event management, partnership and collaborations that fosters growth for recreation industry.
Then I will expect every ministry you have a minister
a huge zone senka ye beya but me no kadi am making we what be crown no mo show cry ade am me try making a huge the recreation we can because recreation nankasa so be sikaba. We say when you open the recreation space for now your space now you closed.
Yes.
Until a few people now to open the
individuals.
Good. Open the yeah. Now Christmas near recreation centers will come out. We call more. Now we don't cry no call you want me dear friends
surprise what?
After going to the porn friends what's the name of Ratri Park. Now me could be Ratri Park no. On that day you had about 40,000 people over here. You do a man and no money and send to Canada near Dubai. Any bar there's like will not be a center be our junction. Make sure why recreation is so important. Say yeah our center was 2 hours near 100 Ghana cedis per child.
Wow.
2 hours. Na me so na me dem kwada 6 na nam.
Atasma where me nya bet mo.
No so be ho.
Atasma so Sapphire Gardens.
Also ho. And I feel very few.
Yes.
Very few places now. Why? Because enokra na here individual because I know right park and private yes will be na here you on
after I say kwaje we see your man
I say you na age you na age and why renovation or me money dey ma obi and see what is happening is that you have a you see stores you see market you see but when it comes to recreation the common worry be do level now oh no be a cool suicide oh no be a pressure no that is a vision
what the recreation
no problem but as to whether Juma is always the problem. And today, the initiatives that they have to take, promoting physical activity, community engagement, youth development, inclusive recreation, economic development, improving physical health, mental health. Under the Ministry of Recreation and Sports. But said you try, we are unable to execute it. I'm open. So His Excellency Menya Obia or Sadie Weyase. No Bebano Biama, the recreation industry in Ghana. I open them to say the Bayaka, Unchain Robbins will be a beer park. Unchain West will be a beer. Baby Ancratini Bediagro, Unchain will be a beer way, will be a beer way. Now, Ama, the Biano won't so called Jumana bread. Now, person relax and yan sabro. See a cotton said Jason quantity animal. Recreation here said ya cotton see you and can recreation that is not and yet so elsewhere if you go to London Temple Lane baby we free Temple Lane uko wanim kakra bia we was a park in one more beautiful park ubeko na man 42 no mu obi on man wa da no ya just ye kuma uko kan obi be catch say we can say a waste of time, waste of sika and all that. But recreation, you won't tell you and say we do not have recreation when it comes to the individuals. You need a so to now TV now and that's within your community. You do not have to come districts the brea. It's a new Christmas. You probably bring the two coin from just to come to Kumasi City more a day because there's no place obetimi akwa the Marco recreation.
Say Anna Ebeko Ayakoma 87.9 FM weekend edition of Akoma Sports and Augustua.